So many jewelers either work all the time on their premier business and neglecting their family and other obligations, or they do the exact opposite and procrastinate on business building activities and spend way too much time on other things. Our lives become unbalanced when we just have not given enough time and energy to those areas that really need it. Balance is going to allow you to simplify your life, not add to an already overwhelmed life. Now, I do have another acronym for you because it wouldn't be a premier event without one. So we're going to write down BALANCE. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. The first is be purposeful and aware, not just busy. If you love Premier and you love what you do, you could easily make yourself very busy and work this business 24/7 and drive everybody around you crazy. But busy does not mean more productive. It's important that you get really good at managing your time. You want to build a successful business and yet not let it take over your life. There is enough time to get done what God wants you to get done. If you're a procrastinator, you will let everything distract you. So watch out for those distractions. Remember, God, family, Premier. It's important to select routine areas of your daily life that will encourage and remind you to spend every day with God. But don't let those 3 Bible studies that you're currently involved in keep you from working your premier business. You may need to let some things go. You may need to get up a little earlier. Maybe utilize your children's nap times, or perhaps your full-time work lunch hour to make those important phone calls. Get your important calls done during those nooks and crannies of your day, so that when you do get home to be with your family, you are there for them. I personally make it a practice to stop whatever I'm doing when my kids are coming in the door from school, so that I can let them know that they are what's most important at that very moment. Be flexible and be willing to change with the seasons that your family is currently in. Your summer schedule is going to be very different from basketball season or your holiday season. So balance is never achieved perfectly for long periods of time. Seasons of life change. You will be constantly adding and changing to conform to the seasons of your life. So be flexible. A is for always plan ahead. Even if you're not a list person, become one. It's so important to plan your days and weeks ahead. Prioritize daily lists and weekly lists. You may not get everything done on your list, but it will help you to accomplish more by planning ahead. If I have 3 shows this week, I have to plan out my hostess coaching and follow-up calls, as well as my reminder calls and thank you notes. If I have it written down on that day's to-do list, then I can forget about it and let it go off my shoulders until it's on my calendar for that day. I know some of you are just like me and you get satisfaction off of crossing those accomplished task lists. Here's a hint. Let your family in on the plan. Hubby and kids too. Have a dry erase calendar on your fridge for both your family and business. They know what's happening and you all have a plan. Your kids know what day you can visit for lunch and attend a field trip, and importantly, which days you're working. Set boundaries for your family, but have a willingness to make trade-offs between work and family so that it's clear to your family that they are your priority. Kids appreciate the communication, and setting those special family days shows that you are honoring them on your calendar. Help them understand that Premier work time means more family fun time. Honor your family, but still treat this business as a business. Your family will appreciate Mom for letting them in on the game plan. Have a daily goal for your family and a daily goal for your business. L is for live in the moment. Live, work, and plan in the moment. If you're playing in a game with your kids or you're having a family movie night, don't answer the phone. Just as you would turn off your cell phone at a home show and give all of your attention to your customers and hostesses so that you could serve them and enrich their lives, you need to do the same for your family. Did you know that everyone in this room has a personal assistant? It's called voicemail. Utilize this tool to send a loud message to your family that they are your priority. And then let them see that you are choosing them over the phone. In that moment, you are living your life and enjoying your family, giving them 100% of you, without worrying or thinking of the million other things that you have to do. A is for anticipate and adjust. Learn to leave room for life's disruptions in your daily plan. Life happens. Heavy traffic, a sick child, an unexpected trip to the doctor. Perhaps your dog gets out of the yard and runs amok in the neighborhood just as you're walking out to your show. The more prepared we are, the less time it takes to handle them, and it helps you keep your balance. Give yourself that extra time. Don't schedule yourself too closely. Be prepared to move into action mode and allow for life's disruptions. N is for necessary or nice. We often choose things we want to do over things we need to do. If you get good at doing the necessary things in a timely manner, for example, it's necessary for me to make some phone calls on a daily basis and keep bookings on my calendar. It's necessary to talk to prospective jewelers and take care of orders and follow-up. Then once those things are complete, it would be nice to go have lunch with my kids at school or go shopping with a friend. It's important to keep balance on what's necessary and get those things done first. Otherwise, you will fill your calendar with nice things and not have a business at all. C is for consistent daily contacts and clustering your errands. You are just 15 minutes away, 15 minutes a day away from a consistent business. 15 minutes of follow-up phone calls daily to your hostesses, jewelers, customers, and prospective jewelers. Start each evening by writing out a list of who you're going to call the following day. Plan ahead for the 15 minutes for the next day. It takes more time to think about the call than it does to actually make that call itself. So stop wasting time worrying and anticipating about what she will say when you do call, because it doesn't matter. The call matters. Making daily contacts builds consistency, commitment, and courage in your business. I make it a practice to never leave my house without coming home with at least one new contact a day. You meet people everywhere you go. Your success is all about the people and the follow-up. Learn to cluster your errands, manage your mileage and your time for both your finances and your business efficiency. Create that daily to-do list. If you plan out the night before what needs to be done the next day, for example, school, bank, post office, grocery store, etc., you'll get through your day much more effectively, getting everything done in and out in one trip. Procrastination and disorganization are what keeps you from running your business effectively and efficiently. So if you find yourself making multiple trips to the post office, bank, or office supply store each week, you're not working efficiently. You're just making yourself busy, and because of lack of planning and follow-up. So plan ahead. Making the follow-up calls to your hostesses and planning your errands creates less stress and an organized, efficient business. E is for equip yourself for success. Evolve into a delegator. Now this is a process. You won't be able to let go of everything you should do in one day. Be patient with yourself and evaluate what can be done by someone else and what can only I do. Importantly, what can you delegate that would not interfere with the personal part of your business? Could you hire a neighborhood high school team to fold laundry and load and unload your dishwasher once a week so that you can make those important phone calls to fill your calendar? Do you perhaps lack organizational skills, but have a friend who loves to organize things? Clutter and disorganization is a time waster. If you have a cluttered desk or a work area, it's going to take you longer to find things such as phone numbers for your prospective jewelers, and you waste time that you could have spent on being more productive, or perhaps spending time with your family. So delegating this task would help you keep balanced and run your business more productively. As you grow, as you build and grow your team, you're going to learn, lean more on those around you to assist. And remember, leaders are delegators. Balance. God, family, premier. When you keep these three priorities in order, balance brings you peace, joy, strength, and success. So work hard, because in Premier you're not working for an individual or a company. Rather, you are working for God. You may have let your life get out of balance, but He is always able to bring your life back to center. And when you decide to work with Him on creating a life that glorifies Him and blesses you, He will be there with you every step of the way. I'm going to leave you with Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Thank you.